this out. Trailmaster Professional by Belstaff, made in England. So cool. What's up? It's your old friend B back on Honda Boy Floyd. So today we're doing something a little different, but it's still super cool if you ask me. So when I acquired my Husqvarna 430 years ago, it came with a couple of things that were just super cool. One of which was this vintage Bell helmet. Apparently this came with the bike brand new, so super cool to keep this with it. But also, it came with a really nice Belstaff jacket. Probably couldn't tell by looking at it, but and you might not say it's a really nice Belstaff jacket, but an old vintage Belstaff jacket from around the late 70s, early 80s when that bike was made. And sadly, all the wax has worn off of it, and pretty crazy to see it so faded out and dry. So today, what we're going to do is I bought a rewaxing kit, so we're going to take it up and start to apply some wax back to it and get it back to original condition. Well, maybe not original condition. There's a big rip underneath this Husqvarna patch, which I think is cool. And then there's a Hallman Products patch, which, if you know, that's Thor Racing. Torsten Hallman, cool stuff. So, yeah. I got a can of wax heating up right now, and we're going to go up and start applying it. Let's see what we can do with this. Hopefully, whatever. Let's see what we can do with this. Hopefully we can get this back to being waterproof and usable. So let's go check this out. Alright, I've never done this before. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually set the jacket aside for a minute, and we will start on the belt. Figure that's probably the safest bet, right? And this appears to be the inside of it, so we're going to start right about here. So a while back I picked up this Belstaff rewaxing kit, and it's really pretty cool. Inside it is this little bag, and in the bag you get a cleaning brush so you can clean your jacket before reapplying wax. I don't think this one needs to be really brush cleaned though, because it has no wax on it. That's got nothing really stuck in it. It's old and it's dingy, but it's actually a clean jacket. So we got our brush. Have a nice clean surface to work on too. And then you also get this super soft cloth to apply the wax with. And of course you get a can of wax, which I've had in my little, this is a combination fridge and heater. So I've been heating it up in there a little bit, and it seems to be just a little bit warmer than room temperature, which is what they say you want. So let's pop that open and see what we can do. Comes open real easy. Very nice. And we got our wax. And that seems to be workable. So what they say to do is to get a little bit of water in it, but put a little water on. So got a little clean water, got a rag, and so I'm not sure. Are you supposed to put water on it when it's already waxed? Does it help with that, or does it help with the actual fabric? I don't know. So what we'll do is we'll take a little spot, put a little water in it, and then we'll get our rag and we'll test that spot and another spot and see how it works best. So some wax in there and start working it in. Now we'll try a dry part. I don't know if the water's making any difference, to be honest. You can feel the wax, but I have a feeling that this is going to take a lot. Maybe a whole can. Goodness. You can tell already it's going to take a toll on the fingers. Now another thing I don't know, and just looking at this, is this jacket going to retain this green color? I think it's green, I'm colorblind. Or is it like most of the Belstaff jackets I've seen that are really, really dark brown, black color? If that's going to be the case, I have a feeling it's going to take a lot of this here wax to do. But I'm just going to keep working on it. See how it goes. Well, as I said, I don't really know what I'm doing with this, but what I'm trying to do is just work it in real well, work it into the seams real well, and I was trying to go for consistency of color, and then I remembered that this is a very old and Duro jacket and that it's got quite a few stains. So for the belt, for a first coat perhaps, I think we can live with this for a first coat on the belt. Let's see about this jacket. I think this over here to dry a little bit. I don't know if they dry. Very waxy feeling. All right, let's get this jacket over here. Oh yeah, I think we'll start with the left side shoulder pad. It seems to be fairly even in color, so it might be easy to do this panel first and get a good feel for what the color consistency is going to come out on this actual fabric. So let's do this. What is this? Is this canvas? I don't know. I'm not a tailor. I think that I'm going to have to do this several times, but it seems to be coming out okay. So I'm just going to keep going on this sleeve and then maybe come back and revisit it when I am done with the whole sleeve, or just do the whole jacket and then do it again. I don't know, but I'll continue on and we'll see what the sleeve looks like when it's done. Alright, this is indeed going to take several coats. I got one pretty decent base coat down on the sleeve, getting a lot of creases in it and things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to focus on the front side of the jacket to begin with. But yeah, we're definitely going to need to do more than one coat. So luckily it's a big can, and I think I'll be able to get a couple applications out of it. We're hoping, but I am using it rather liberally, as it says to do, so. All right. this is a 1973 Belstaff Trailmaster Professional, and it had been left to get totally dry, and I spent the last week rewaxing it to get it back to the condition that is in right now. Huh? I saw a couple of YouTube videos. It was like, it'll take about an hour's time. My ass. This took me days. Now, to the uninitiated, this is probably an old, ugly, dirty, oily, sticky jacket that no one would want to hang in their closet, let alone over their own shoulders. But to those who know, these jackets have a very long, rich, and cool history to them, and they provide excellent waterproofing and durability. So when I acquired this one, I was super excited, to say the least, and I knew that as soon as I possibly could, I would be rewaxing it. So it came out okay. There's parts that got a heavier wax than others. This is my first time doing this, so you know, I'm not a professional. But I worked really hard to work all the wax down into the seams and the stitching, and I think after another wax or two, this is going to be back to excellent condition. But for right now, I think that I've done a good job of waterproofing it at least. So let's put that to the test. Hop on the bike and rip around the property a little bit on this beautifully rainy day. It's starting to rain a little harder. It's funny, I always tell people that this feels like dirt bike weather to me. And they're like, what? On a crappy day? I'm like, yeah. But you gotta understand, when I was growing up, we used to go up north, and my dad and his friends would do trail rides and trail tours and color tours and all kinds of racing and shenanigans up in northern Michigan. And we'd go up there in October, and it would be weather just like this. So to me, camping and dirt biking in beautiful fall colors and raindrops falling from the sky is totally natural. So what can you do? Find a tree to hang my hat on, and let's do this. I hit the camera. I bet there was a stupid look on my face doing that, wasn't there? All right, there we go, man. I think the wax is doing its job. Just kind of, all the water just kind of beading up on me. That's perfect. Yeah, this is about the perfect amount of rain for this. And let's see here. completely dry. Probably other than my armpits, because this is a warm jacket. All right, so 50-year-old jacket back in action. Pretty proud of it. Pretty excited. Yeah, cool jacket, man. And it'll be really cool to get it back in service. I'm gonna go hit the trails up north at some point in time, and it'll be fantastic. It'll probably be another beautiful October day just like this, because you know that's how I like to ride. All right, so that's the end of this one. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. I'm your old friend B. This is Honda Boy Floyd, and it's been fun. See ya.